Okay, so here we go. Kind of since we didn't do the upload, even though it's not fully functional, I can give you an idea of what it's going to look like right now and where I'm going with it permanently. So, um, I'm just going to pick location here. Test video. Yeah, public. And I'm just going to pick a place. This menu will be available anywhere. It will only really do anything per se um, when there's a video screen in the location. Well, sort of. Because what you'll be able to do is um, the way you get to the screens is going to be through this button right here. Um, you would like enter a URL. I have one kind of saved there. And then there's two things you could do. Um, you can play in world, which should send this right here to the monitors in world. But the other thing that you can be able to do, and like I said, I haven't quite got it rigged fully in our maps in the game yet. Something's not connecting. But you put a play and monitor, and what it's going to do is it's going to put up a screen widget which covers the entire widget. But the idea is that when you hit play and monitor, this comes up, and then it would be playing whatever this website is that you put here. And then if you decide you're done with this, you just click play on monitor again, and you're back to seeing your normal screen again. The ability to toggle this thing on and off is here. You just do it like this. Volume control I haven't hooked up yet either. Because videos come in all kinds of degrees of loudness. You may have to make adjustments. I think that's it as far as what the UI is going to look like. I can actually kind of give you an idea of how well it works based on a demo. You know, again, this demo is running in Unreal Engine 5.11. As a matter of fact, this demo map that I'm going to show you, that this um, this menu is based on. I took the cue on how I wanted to do this from what they did. They basically built a map that just loads their menu and lets you look at it on the widget on the screen, or looks you look at it on a screen device or cube, so to speak, on the map. So I'm going to demo that now. Let me just quit this real quick and fire that up. Okay, so all right, let me just get stuff. So this is a demo map that, like the sample code, we can't use it directly because it's in the engine itself. Um, but it gives you an idea of how I mirrored their menu map. Basically, this is the map. It's a first-person camera. It's nothing fancy, and basically it's got just a screen on it. So I set it up so that I can play like in game mode independently. And you can see the idea where the menu came from. I mean, oh crap, it crapped up. That does happen sometimes with this demo. Well, no matter. Take me a second to fire it back up. And I haven't figured out why that does that. But it could be because it's in like a read-only space of the engine. Um, but most of the time that demo works. I haven't quite crashed a video in World. I've watched videos for an hour, so it works. So, but again, that's going to be a crash we have to look for. Um, if it continues, I'll have to investigate it and find out what's going on. So let me once again to get down to Again, it's in the engine plugins video browser. Dangerous to run apps from here. Crashes like that can happen, but I believe it'll stay stable long enough for me to demonstrate conceptually what you're going to have with my menu in our maps. So imagine that this is our video screen in the scene, and the menu you're about to see is similar to the one I have. So I'm going to hit play, and hopefully I'm stable. Hopefully I'm stable. Yes, I am. Okay, so the way they've got this set up is whatever this address is what's going to go on here to this piece of static mesh, or if I hit render the widget, this is what's going to fill the entire screen. So I'm going to actually type something in here because cut and paste doesn't work in this one. HTTP, I don't know, youtube.com. And we can say, I want to render to the widget. Now this is the same as the full screen, where it takes up the entire screen, and you see, basically it's blocking out the world behind you. It is almost a full browser, but you can't click on everything. It's not very reliable. This plugin wasn't designed more for static pages, but I can do things like this, and
Switch to Fios Home Internet. Plans
obviously
start
I'm
at
gonna
just
get
$25 a month.
Look, I finally cut the cable,
and
switched
I'm
to
gonna stop
Fios Home
that
Internet.
because
Cable
it's
internet
on my
wasn't
speakers.
cutting them.
Let's say I want to render a static mesh against this address. Again, it's going to go fresh and reload that page wherever that is. I could have said um, Microsoft.com and say render that to static mesh, and hopefully we don't crash. There we go. Again, it's really intended to display static pages on the screen menus. When you use the render to widget or play to monitor, you can click on some things, but it won't take you much effort to break the web session and potentially cause the app to crash. So the only thing you would use the render to the monitor screen to is just to say, you know what, I'd like to see what this web address is before I put it on the monitors in the scene. So essentially, this is also Little Pickle, the ability to go forward and back. Um, doesn't always work. Oh, yeah. Render the way it is. Yes, let's go forward, go back. It does cache like a browser, but it's freaking unreliable. If, say, when I'm going forward and back, one of these stops caching, it doesn't know it, boom, crashes the app. So I'm I probably going to implement these buttons on the menu, but I'm a little wary because you could crash your app and then kill your session as you're the host. So again, this is the demo menu. You saw the same similar type of menu that's going into OmniCore's maps. Got a bug there. I didn't quite link to the web browser properly. So I think if you go to the one place I'm actually demoing this, let me close this. And let me um, fire up the app one more time here. I do have a place where I am testing this scenario. You haven't been able to get there yet in the past because it was crashing. Okay, here we are. And that's going to be, this is where I'm actually doing all my testing work before I waste time trying to get into heavy scenes and all that stuff. Basically this one right here. And, well, it's, like I said, play a monitor doesn't grab the URL. Doesn't get this
It's
wall.
your turn to be the game
I
master.
can still do
How
this.
do you
I can
keep all
paste
the
that in.
lore, monsters,
Playing
and
worlds.
treasures straight?
Introducing the
you
Beetle
can
and Grimm's
sort of
Game
hear that I'm
Master's
getting
Journal.
the
Start by
audio,
choosing your
but I'm
cover
not
art,
getting the
add
video
text
here.
to remind you why you play,
I don't know if
then
you can hear
plan
that
your
or not.
adventures with over 200 pages for character
So
backstory,
that's where it's
encounters,
at.
session logs,
Almost
and
ready.
more. When the
Once this
campaign is over, you'll have a
this
record of your
demo one
character's
works, I'm gonna
bravery,
put all of the
cowardice,
different
or
monitors
both.
that we will use in any
Probably
of our
both.
scenes here, so you can test them. And then once
First, there's an
each
idea, and
monitor
you do
works,
something about it for the first
whether
time
it's
with GoDaddy.
curved, big
Then,
or
before you
small,
know it, you make your
we'll then
first
place
sale.
those
Small
in
business
world, and
first
they'll be
never stop
controllable
coming.
with
And you have a
this
partner
menu.
that always puts you
Okay.
first.
So that's the
Start
update.
today at GoDaddy.com.
I'm so